Hey everyone, and welcome back to Swift Guitar Lessons. Today I'm leaving my comfort zone just a bit as I break down a contemporary song by the artist Hozier. This is entitled Take Me to Church, and it goes out to my beautiful fiancée Natalia who requested the song. Now we're going to begin with a demonstration of the main sections, then I'll break down each part for you. Let's get started.
My lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. I should've worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every sun is getting more bleak. Fresh poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them saying. My church offers no absolutes. She tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'd be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I was born sick, but I love it. Meant me to be well. Amen. 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 But take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death is death. Oh good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death is death. Oh good God, let me give you my life. No masters or kings when the ritual begins. There is no sweeter innocence than our gentle sin. In the madness and sorrow of that sad earthly scene, only then I am human, only then I am clean. Oh, amen.
Okay, a close look at the fretboard, and we're getting started with our guitar tuned to standard tuning. I do want to mention, however, though, that if you're trying to jam along with any of the live performances, Hozier is tuned down one whole step, so it's not going to sound quite right. So jam along with the album version. The chords that we're going to be needing in this verse A section, there's two parts to the verse. So in the first part, we're going to need the chords E minor, open string E, middle finger on the second fret of the A string, third finger below that. Everything else is open. I call this my rock on position. In A minor, these two fingers come down. The first finger goes to the first fret of the B string. We'll also need a G major chord. My third finger on the third fret of the low E string, middle finger on the second fret A string, and pinky here on the high E string, third fret. It's the most useful version of G major. And we'll also need the chords D major, first finger, second fret of the G, third finger, third fret of the B, middle finger, second fret of the high E string, strumming from the D or the A string down, depending upon how robust you want it to sound. And then also we'll need the chord C major. All right, that's the nothing on the E string, but on the A string we have third fret, ring finger, middle finger on the second fret of the D string, and my first finger on the first fret of the B string, strumming from that A string down. Now you could also play a C/G there. Just bring the third finger up one string and put the pinky underneath of it for a more robust version of that chord. So E minor, A minor, G, D, and C. Okay, in the A section of our verse, there's one main chord progression. It's E minor, A minor, E minor, A minor, G, A minor, E minor, A minor. Now every time you go to the A minor chord, just remember to hold that chord out for 2 beats. Everything else is 4, and that's the best way to memorize this chord progression. Otherwise, it can be a little confusing. All right, so let's take that E minor chord. Remember, 4 beats for everything that's not in A minor. E minor. A minor 2, E A minor, G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, E, 2, 3, 4, A minor, and then the whole thing repeats itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, then G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, and E minor, 2, 3, 4, A minor. Then, after you've gone through that twice, we throw in D major chord for one measure, 2, 3, 4, and then a C major chord, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the general outline of the verse. To finish it up, we just need to go through that main chord progression one more time. E minor chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, E, 2, 3, 4, A to the G, 2, 3, 4, A, and E, 2, 3, 4, A. Then, just like we did before, the D major chord, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the C chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, but hit the C chord an extra time for command me to be well. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, A, down, up, E, down, down, up, A, down, up, B, down, down, up, C, down, down. Okay, very easy strumming pattern, super useful. On every chord that has 4 beats, we're strumming down, 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 up, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Every chord that has 2 beats, we're counting 1, 2, and. All right, and that's true throughout the entire chord progression. So at the very end, we have D major and C major in a row, so we're gonna have to hold out those chords with the with strumming pattern number 1. Down, 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 up, C major chord, down, 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 up, and then repeat the C major chord. Let it ring actually, and just sing, command me to be well. Then we're into our B section. Okay, moving into the B section of the verse, things are gonna get kind of gospel-esque in this section. For best results, we're gonna have to switch to bar chords. So instead of a G major like this, we're going to take our first finger, bar over the 3rd fret, and create what kind of looks like an E major chord form, right? If we had pulled it back here into the open position, we'd have E major, bringing it up to F, F sharp, G. There on the 3rd fret, our major bar chord rooted off of the 6th string. Okay, if you didn't get all that, my first finger is on the 3rd fret of the low E string. My 3rd finger is on the 5th fret of the A string. Pinky underneath of that on the D string 5th fret. And my middle finger in between on the G string, 4th fret. I should be barring all the way down to the high E string with my thumb nice and low. All right, for a nice clear bar chord. So this is gonna ring out for 4 beats. 3, 4, then we gotta play a C major bar chord. Basically make an A chord on the 5th fret. 1, 2, and then go right back to the G major chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna do that again, except this time he's gonna play C minor bar chord instead, which just creates a beautiful effect. Okay, so far we have in the B section, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, G, 2, 3, 4. Then C minor chord. Bar in the 3rd fret. Now I have frets 5 on the D, 5 on the G, but 4 on the B string. It's essentially the same finger position as our major bar chord that we had, G major, down 1 string. All right, so you put all that together, G major chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, C major, 1, 2, then G major, 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch to C minor, 2, and then back to G, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat the C minor, and then go back to the G major chord, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then hit it up with a riff to get into our chorus. Okay, in the riff at the end of our B section, we're just going a power chord now. So that is first finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, my 3rd finger on the 5th fret A string, and my pinky underneath that. It's kind of the same thing as our bar chord, except we're just gonna abandon all of the bright stuff and play a downstroke on the G, move it back 1 fret to play F sharp, then downstroke on the F sharp, and an upstroke on the F. And that's gonna get us right into our chorus. Okay, let's see if we can execute that entire B section with our G major chord fretted and G, 2, 4, C2, G2, 3, 4, C minor and G2, 3, 4, C minor and G, 3, 4, riff. Okay, moving on to your chorus section, the chords that we're going to be needing. E minor, a B dominant 7. This one's new. Middle finger's on the 2nd fret of the A string, first finger, 1st fret of the D string, 3rd finger below that, 2nd fret G, and my pinky here on the F sharp, 2nd fret high E string. B dominant 7. A G major chord, A minor, before going back to the E minor chord for a quick riff. Or okay, so I'm going to start off by demonstrating it for you with my strumming pattern, no singing, so you can focus on the guitar. It's going to sound like this. Okay, so over my E minor chord, I'm strumming down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Then I have the B7 chord, same exact thing. Down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Over the G major chord, down, 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 up. Then the A minor chord, same thing, down, 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 up. And then the E minor chord, down, 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 up. Then we gotta throw in a riff. The way that Hozier does it in his live performances, creates a power chord. On the 5th fret power chord of the E string, so 5 on the E string, 7 and 7 on the A and D. So there goes a downstroke on the A, an upstroke on the G, then G again, and then to the F sharp to go back to the beginning of the chorus. So, and then back to the E minor, and the whole thing starts again. Now the way I was doing it in my demonstration is I was playing an A minor chord, then doing an upstroke on a G chord, downstroke on the G chord, and then hitting the F sharp, blocking some of the strings too as I go. Okay, which is a little bit more difficult, but in the heat of the moment when you're building the energy, those open strings can actually really help to actually boost that energy up. Either way is perfectly fine, though you may have a little bit of trouble accomplishing that distance with the power chords. Okay, the last section of this song, our bridge section. Congrats to everyone who's made it this far. We're gonna need the chords G major, G major, B7, and also E minor. So nothing new in this part. All right, so we're gonna have each of those chords 1, 2, 3, 4, G2, 3, 4, B2, 3, 4, E2, 3, 4. That's right. 4 beats each, nice and easy. You don't even have to really do any kind of strumming. Just one strum on each of those chords sounds fantastic. If you wanted to add something, just kind of doing what we were doing before. Down, 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 up G, down, down, up B, down, 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 down. You gotta do this 4 times. On the last one, only then I am human, only then I am clean. Then we're gonna go to the D major chord for 4 beats, and I like to actually chop with this one. Nice and staccato. Pumping the fingers on the strings, relieving the pressure to get nice short strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the C major chord, same exact vibe. Before going back into our gospel style B section of the verse. Amen, amen, amen. Something along those lines. All right, everyone, that's it. You have all the parts down. You can put them together in the order verse, chorus, bridge, chorus to complete the tune for your next open mic or jam session. Congrats. All right, everyone, thanks so much for checking out this lesson on Hozier's Take Me to Church. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment to upvote this video, subscribe, and please share. I got many more videos coming up, so keep checking back. This is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia saying happy picking.